We hope that today's announcement generates the excitement that these accomplishments and events have in our city. Without further delay, I would like to introduce Brian Hargrove, Executive Director of Sports Development at Visit Wichita, for a special announcement.
Thank you, Brad. It's my pleasure to announce that Wichita has been selected as one of the regional sites for the basketball tournament 2019, also known as TBT. TBT is a 64-team tournament made up mostly of college alumni teams and former professional players. The winning team of the entire tournament wins a $2 million purse. There are 8 regionals with 8 teams in each regional. The winning team from each of these 8 regionals will go on to play in the championship round in Chicago, Illinois. Those 8 teams that come to Wichita will play over a 4-day period, July 25th to the 28th, right here at Koch Arena. The exciting news of today's announcement is of those 8 teams will also include the AfterShocks, a team made up of WSU former basketball players. It has been a great partnership between Visit Wichita, the AfterShocks, and Wichita State University. We started speaking with TBT back in August. At that time, they already knew the reputation of Shocker Nation. So it was a pretty easy sell for us to go out to them to bring one of the regionals to Wichita. We promised them we could fill the arena, and they believed that. Wichita will definitely provide an energetic welcome and an atmosphere for this tournament. This announcement reaffirms Wichita as a winning Midwest sports city capable of hosting sports events of any magnitude. At this time, I would like to introduce Vice Mayor Jeff Blubaugh.
Well, thank you, Brian, and good morning. I'm Vice Mayor Jeff Blubaugh, and I'm extremely happy to have this exciting event in Wichita for the first time and to host our beloved former WSU athletes back in Wichita, showcasing their love of basketball and forever their home. Some of our all-stars have left and played in the big leagues, and we're so glad to have them back with us. It's a thrilling time for sports and the quality of life in Wichita, and there's much more on the horizon. In addition to this event, this year alone is also hosting the NIRSA Championship Series in April, the U.S. Bowling Congress, and then the Pro Football Hall of Fame World Youth Championship in November. We have lots of excitement to come in 2020 also, with the U.S. Figure Skating and the ECHL All-Star Classic in January, and the new baseball team will have their first season in the newly built stadium, all ready to go next spring. Supporting quality of life amenities is a key pillar and focus for the City Council and myself. And now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce Coach Kieran Bradley.
Good morning, everyone. We share with you some exciting news. This is an exciting time for Wichita State basketball. Obviously, the history of Wichita State is so strong, and for us, it's an honor to be able to be a part of the TBT tournament. I got a chance to watch the tournament the last 3 or 4 years from afar, and I was really impressed how professionally it was ran, and just the group of players that they had in the tournament. So I thought to myself, hey, the Wichita State is not represented in it, so why not put a team together? And I reached out to Zach and JR, and we reached out to, all the players, and, for the most part, guys were all on board, right away. And, I think this is going to be a really, really fun event for the fans, and just to have everybody back. So we're excited about it, and I'm excited to be a part of it. And I would also like to introduce Tin Nguyen, our general manager.
Thanks, Coach. I get the pleasure of introducing our roster, and I believe we have takeaways from you guys too. So it's not that you guys have to write this down, but truly, we've been blessed to assemble an all-star team, all-conference team, and I'm just going to name them in number order based on the jerseys they wore with us. So there's not any favoritisms there, but we got Joe Ragland, Malcolm Armstead, Clevin Hanna, fan favorite Cleanthony Early. We got Turay Murray coming, Shaq Morris, JT Durley, another fan favorite Takel Cotton, Connor Frankamp, and Garrett Stutz are all committed to us right now at this time. We did leave some roster spots open for any potential possibilities, or if these guys happen to get contracts elsewhere that they can't commit to the summer for us, but we definitely have some flexibility there. We're excited to bring some great quality basketball to Shocker Nation and to get these guys back to where it all started for them. So at this time, I think we're going to open the floor for any questions for anybody that has been here. And I know Coach Bradley kind of touched on this, but just wanted to, this was his vision. He's being humble, and he didn't want to say it, but I'll point it out for him. This was his vision, and we're all blessed to be a part of this. JR and Zach, that's our coaching crew, and they're going to make sure that we get through the regionals. We'll go to Chicago and compete for the finals, and we'll bring the TBT trophy home. That's our goal for 2019 this summer. But at this time, we'll open the floor up. Or actually, we'll turn it back to Brad first for some comments on tickets, then we'll open the floor up.
Yeah, some housekeeping items. As Brian mentioned, this is going to be held July 25th through the 28th. There'll be 2 games Thursday night, 2 games Friday night, 2 games on Saturday, and 1 game on Sunday. The most important question is, how can you watch this? Tickets are on sale actually right now at our box office. So you can go on GoShockers.com, or you can stop up at our box office right now and buy all session tickets to see this. So we're excited to have our former guys back in the house that they called home for a long time, and we hope that this is an exciting event. So with that, are there any questions for anybody in the group?
How much are the tickets?
Tickets will range from GA to reserve seating. I think $45 for an all session is the lowest range, and then courtside seats are $300 for all session.
Would someone be able to speak to just the economic impact for Wichita?
At this point, it's hard to judge just because we don't know the other 7 teams that will be coming, the distance they'll be traveling, the fans that'll be able to come with them. They won't make that actual announcement until 2 or 3 weeks prior to the tournament being held here, the other 7 teams. However, all the games will be broadcast on national television. ESPN or ESPN2 will be here broadcasting the game, so obviously people across the country will get to see Wichita, Kansas once again, showing off our city. So it's a hard question to answer at this point. We will tease a little that we have been notified by TBT that there's a very good possibility that both a K-State alumni team and a KU alumni team will be here in Wichita along with Wichita State.